Tonight, you're going to grab a jacket off a hook without thinking about it. You'll pull it on, zip it up, and walk out the door. It feels automatic, ordinary, almost invisible. But the real answer to when this habit began is far stranger than a habit at all. Scientists didn't find the first piece of clothing by digging up fabric. Fabric rots. It vanishes in a few decades, let alone 100,000 years. Instead, they found the answer inside something crawling on your body right now, if you're unlucky enough to have it. Lice. There are two kinds of lice that live on humans: head lice, which cling to hair, and body lice, which live in clothing, only leaving to feed on skin. Body lice cannot survive without fabric to hide in. No clothes, no body lice. That means the moment body lice evolved as a separate species from head lice is roughly the moment humans started wearing something regularly enough for a whole new organism to adapt to it. Geneticists compared the DNA of both lice species and calculated how long ago they split apart. The estimate landed somewhere around 170,000 years ago, give or take. That's the clue. That's the fossil that isn't a fossil. So who was the first human to wear clothes? There's no single name, no single person you can point to. This wasn't an invention, like fire or the wheel, credited to one clever ancestor. It emerged slowly, probably many times, in many places, as early humans began wrapping animal hides around themselves for warmth. Think about where this happened. Around this same period, modern humans were living in Africa, but also beginning to push into colder regions. Your ancestors had already lost most of their body hair millions of years earlier, an adaptation that helped them sweat and stay cool while hunting under the sun. That worked beautifully in the heat. It was a disaster in the cold. So they improvised. Animal skins, scraped clean, wrapped and tied, became a second skin. A borrowed coat from a creature that already knew how to survive the frost. Here's the counterintuitive twist. Losing your fur didn't make humans weaker. It made you inventive. Every other cold climate animal is stuck with the body it was born with. You are not. When your environment changed, you didn't wait for evolution to grow you a coat over thousands of generations. You built one yourself in an afternoon out of whatever animal had one to spare. That's a strange kind of power. Nature handed you a body built for African heat, and instead of dying out in the snow, you outthought your own biology. And this habit stuck. It became so essential that clothing changed everything downstream. It let humans migrate into places that should have killed them. Siberia, Northern Europe, places where a fur-covered human body simply could not exist without help. Some researchers who study this lice-based dating method have suggested the timeline lines up closely with early human migrations out of Africa, though the exact dates are still debated and refined as new genetic techniques emerge. Now think about your jacket again, the one hanging by the door. It's not just fabric, it's the end of a chain that stretches back through 170,000 years of humans, figuring out how to outsmart a world that was never built for their bare skin. You don't feel the cold the way your ancestors once did, shivering, calculating, wrapping the first hide around their shoulders. You just grab the jacket off the hook and walk out the door.